MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Houston Astros.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Cole Parker will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I look down at shortstop and I see Carlos Correa. That's all you need to say. Carlos Correa, shortstop. This guy is really made to play that position. And you look at him, you say, why can't everybody be like him?
Here's Chris Davis now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Oakland, center fielder, number 2.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, you get ahead of the leadoff batter 0-2. Then you give up a base hit 0-2. Not the way you draw it up. He's going to have to figure out a pitch to put guys away, or this will be a short outing for him.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and they get the double play.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Now in the box, Jack Bull. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond. But now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Bowden is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nothing doing there for the A's. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Sean Manaea gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Marcus Semien. Man, he had a horrific season years back, kicking the ball all over the place. But then he got with Ron Washington and watched him. Marcus, get over here, Marcus. Let's work, Marcus. And you know what? He cut those errors down big time. And he's become a pretty good major league shortstop.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Anthony Rizzo.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard toward the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Now at the plate, Leo Parker. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. I'm not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 2 out, nobody on. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still no score.
Leading off for Oakland, first baseman, Matt Olson.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Here's another 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Matt Holliday standing in now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Tyler Austin. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 13, Bruce.
Here's the German-born catcher, Bruce Maxwell. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Here it comes, 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Bowden. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The A's strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now, Wilson Contreras. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Wilson Contreras.
And he takes ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Here's George Springer. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is foul right side.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Fastball called. Strike 3. And there's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6. The shortstop.
Into the box. Carlos Correa. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. And there's ball 2 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, 3-1. Josh Harrington will be next. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner's back. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an
Harrington.
issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in now, Josh Harrington. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bruce Bowden waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Bruce Bowden. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And here's a ball hit in the air. Maxwell is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Taylor Motter. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Motter.
Into the windup and the pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Bowden coming in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Ready now, Marcus Semien, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to point it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Center fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate, Gregory Polanco. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Gregory Polanco.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Davis on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I love the pitch sequence. He shows him a pitch in the zone, then he throws him a slider out of the zone. He's owning him right now.
Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 1 and 2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Jose Altuve. And this is fouled straight back. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Healy. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. This ball will be chopped foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Baseman, Jack Bull.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Into the box now, Jack Bull, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. A runner at first with no outs here. And he got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Matt Olson, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
And they'll just go ahead and put Holiday aboard here.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Striding in once again, Tyler Austin. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And this will be fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Push to the right side. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will play to our opening marker of the ball game.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
One and 1. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the A's 1 and the Astros nothing. Now at the plate, Leo Parker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leo Parker.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Therefore it is Holiday, and he's got it. 1 gone.
Up next for the Astros, catcher Wilson Contreras.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Tapped up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Center fielder number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still trail 1-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Now the pitch. Way out in front. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chris.
Here's Chris Davis now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The 1-0 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They lead it 1-0.
Leading up for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Ready with the 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Well, this guy's got good stuff. He held him to no hits for a long time. To get a little dribbler to start your offense going, though, that's a positive, believe it or not. Finally in the hit column.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrington comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
0-1, here's the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Stepping in now, Bruce Bowden, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in, Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. First and second now, 1 man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Good waste pitch. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Drilled down the line. Second and third, 2 away. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste 1. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Here's the 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. It remains 1-0. Ready for another chance? Jack Bull. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Matt Olson. As he loops under the ball and pops it up.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Up next for Oakland, left fielder
Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First things first, here's a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in there. Runners on first with 1 down. And again a throw, and the runner back. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
1 out and a runner on second base. And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with 1 away.
Up next for Oakland, right fielder Tyler Austin.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Austin. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the A's 1 and the Astros nothing. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that's in there for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leo Parker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a ball, 1-0. And the pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
George Springer would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Striding in once again, George Springer. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's in there. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Left side. Simeon's there, and he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Here's Carlos Correa now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The 1-0 delivery. There's a changeup over the outside corner. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good out.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready on 1 and 2. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now another 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Semien. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. They trail this one 1-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Erasmo Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Erasmo Ramirez.
Ready once again, Bruce Maxwell. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
13, Bruce Maxwell.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa ranging into the outfield, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in once again, Taylor Motter. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. Set to deal on 2 and 2. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. But they're on top 1-0. Into the box now, Josh Harrington. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Josh Harrington.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Simeon's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Bruce Bowden.
Stepping in, Bruce Bowden. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. The high fastball is in there. One out, nobody on. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The 0-2 once more. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to third. Speared on the dive. He's up with it. The throw. He's out. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 2, Chris
First
Davis.
pitch of the at-bat. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. The pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bowden is after it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting,
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. In now, Jack Bull, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's high for a ball. 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And he misses. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far. That's only the 3rd hit in the game. We're late in the game right now.
Leo Parker.
Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Johnny Strange enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Strange.
Leo Parker will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back safely. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here it comes on 1-1. 2-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Played on the backhand. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. It's the A's 1 and the Astros nothing. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our MLB Network presentation. Bruce Rondon enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding into the box, Matt Olson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Ready with the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Ball 3, 3-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Matt Holliday is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 2-1 now to Holliday. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, he walked the first batter of the inning. Now he finds himself down 3-1 count. I tell you what, he's in danger right here. Got to throw strikes and get back in this thing, because walking and bad counts adds up to a big inning for the offense.
3-1. Here it is. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready now, Tyler Austin. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got to walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
One 0 count. Here it is. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and no one will get this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Michael Rivera comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Michael Rivera.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And that misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Well, it's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Center fielder number 4, George Springer.
Into the box, George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. That misses, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Fouled back. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. Staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3 and 2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And this is fouled straight back. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of his zone.
Brian Flynn takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Josh Harrington will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Fouled back. Quick check on that tying run at first. Just keeping him close. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Lays off 2 and 2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Oakland A's win the opener here in the division series. Cole Parker takes the loss despite allowing only one unearned run. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Astros, no runs, 3 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park. 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.